Damn, man. Up on the YouTube. Good work, Van. Good work. Happy Friday, everyone. Have you survived? Have you survived your what? Look, I'm very casual today, man. Casual Friday around here. What do you think about this old shirt right here? I'm very comfortable today. Very, very comfortable. I like to come in comfortable on Friday. I might play a little ping pong. You having trouble finding me? Well, you will keep looking for me. You're going to find me. And when you get on there, do me a huge favor. Say hello and share and like. 60 seconds of gratitude. Every single show we start out forcing ourselves to find something to be thankful for. Because sometimes you can just be in a bad mood, like Josh. We're going to wish Josh luck tomorrow. He's fighting a 35-year-old Colombian man that's 45 pounds bigger than him. Hopefully, Josh, hopefully you don't get the hell beat out of you. What are you thankful for today?
Thankful I get to fight tomorrow, finally.
Are you thankful for that?
Yeah.
Monday morning, you need to do the morning grind. So who thinks on Monday, no matter what, Josh should have to put his red head on this camera and we can see how the man looks? Ed, did you send anything out to the database yesterday?
Yeah, that Instagram post.
Did you send the post out?
Yeah.
Well, I told you not to do that, dipshit Ed. I told you to just repeat what he's saying and send it out. But hey, once again, all you're thinking about, he's sneaking his damn dog down to Florida. How should I feel about it? Should we allow Ed to bring his dog to Florida? He didn't even ask me.
Oh, damn.
That poor dog.
And I don't even know if you asked my wife.
I did when we were moving.
Call her up. I don't know. Just say, hey, do you remember when I asked you if I could bring my little bitty dog, Oscar? What are you thankful for this morning, Ali?
I am thankful that one of my clients got some self-employment forms in, so we're on the pre-approval process.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Little Josh.
I'm thankful that the Steelers didn't take an absolutely terrible pick last night.
Are you a Steelers fan?
Huge.
Who did they draft?
Offensive tackle from Georgia.
That's right. That's exactly right. You don't have to put it on speakerphone. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning. Moving right along, here's what I'm thankful for. We're moving into May. May's my birthday month. 50 years old, May 22nd. We're taking a little trip down to the beach. Really, really looking forward to that. Moving right along, today's show topic is this. I've talked about this while other people were here, but I haven't talked about it with you guys. And I want you to dig deep into thought as I ask you this. Maybe you need a little help from what I'm asking. Let me know. But what is your ideal scene and what does it look like? Josh, have you ever heard me ask that question? Mm-hmm. Do you know what your ideal scene looks like? Mm-hmm. Tell me what it looks like.
I can name off all 7 things.
There's 7 things, so you know. Hello. So you have an ideal scene and you know what your life looks like. Well, let's hear it.
$25 million per year income, gross annual income.
Woo, that man is rich.
I want to be the owner of Redhead Real Estate. I want to have 150 employees.
Jesus. Good job, Josh.
I want to own 100 units of real estate.
100?
I want that to produce $50,000 passive income every month.
Okay.
I want to retire my parents by giving them $500,000 each.
Here you go.
$1 million total.
Yeah, here you go, kids.
I want to have a happy marriage with 2 kids.
2 kids. What about a dog?
Yeah, a dog too.
What kind of dog?
I don't know yet.
You don't have one picked out? Who thinks he's got one picked out? Do you think Josh has a dog picked out?
I think you got an idea.
Damn. Okay, when you hear what his ideal scene looks like, what was your first thought? Little Jish.
I think that he can accomplish that.
What is your first thought? That's a shitty... Well, what do you think when you heard that? What do you think? I mean, does it even sound reasonable?
I thought it was well thought out.
What do you think's missing, Van?
My yacht. Yeah. That's the last thing I don't want to.
The yacht. Okay. So, how do you think? Now, these are ridiculous, unreasonable goals, correct?
Yeah.
But that's okay. And some people are going to say this to the man: how are you going to get there?
Yep.
Well, see, I think that's the worst part about people whenever they're trying to create the life that they want. They're trying to mechanically create the steps. He don't know how he's going to get to that much money yet. He don't know. Nobody knows how you're going to get there, but you need to make the decision. Like, you're driving to Florida. My mom says she's driving you and your girlfriend and your damn dog that was not invited. Do you know how to get there?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Let's put in Google Maps.
Of course you do, but we ain't got no Google map here. Do you know how to get to Florida? Do you know how to get to the house we're going to?
No.
But is that stopping you from going there?
No.
What if somebody said, look, before you go to 114, is it 114
124.
Hilltop? 124 Hilltop, Santa Rosa Beach. What if somebody said, man, before you get in that car, you need to know how you're going to get there? Like you said, you can figure this out. How could you figure it out if you got to Birmingham? When would you start to get nervous about getting there?
Probably around that time.
When would you start to get nervous, Van? Yeah. You don't know how to get on the interstate and go to 65 South?
No, I wouldn't get. I would probably get nervous when I had to turn off and go towards into those back roads to get down there. Once you found
Atlanta.
Like, get-
You don't go through Atlanta, Josh. You go through Birmingham to Montgomery and you stay on 65. And the fastest way is to get off exit 114 on 65 South. Gastonia. Then you just stay on Highway 59. See, I know how to get there. Do you know how I know how to get there?
You've been there.
Because I've probably have been down there 30 times in the last 5 years. 5 or 6 years. 30 times. I'm not kidding. That's how often I go down there. But well, I don't even have to GPS to get there. Like, I could get to this. I've been down there that many times. But how many times have you made $25 million in a year?
Not once.
Okay, that's right. I think I can make it. Drew said he could make it with no directions. What does your ideal scene look like? Have you created an ideal life? So here's what happens to most folks, little Josh. Most people adapt the belief of other people, society, friends, family. What are they teaching you? Tell me how you grow up. Tell me what the society is saying to do. I got this.
Go to school.
Go to school. Okay. You got to go to college, right? How much does college cost? How much? Throw a number. $100,000. Okay, Josh says $100,000. How many people pay $100,000 though? Where do they get the money most of the time?
Scholarships.
Do they get it from scholarships?
Or loans.
Loans? Okay, so see, somebody said you need to go to college. Did you graduate? No, drop out. You didn't either.
Damn
You
right.
didn't either, did you? How many people work here have a college? Good morning, Wendy Swinney. We'll be down there in a couple of weeks, by the
You're
way.
the only one.
No, Van's got a degree, don't you, Van? Damn, I've been telling everybody. I tell everybody you do. Somebody else has a degree here, don't they?
Joey.
Yes. Yes. John Jones.
Hey, the
I'm only
richest
like-
people in the
I'm only
building
like
have
3
degrees.
semesters shy
Yeah.
of it.
How far?
3 semesters.
I don't believe that. Yeah, if you're taking 45 hours a semester, maybe. Okay, so they tell you to go to college. What's next? This is how people create their dreams. What?
Get a good paying job.
All right.
Work
Well-
for the man.
Working for the, okay, safety, security. What else?
Get married.
Get married. They tell you to go to school, get married. What else?
Have somebody-
Work hard. Somebody's already said that. Have a kid. What? Save your money. What else?
Invest in a 401k.
Okay. But we're talking about how the American dream is like a big debt trap.
Mm-hmm.
What else do they say? Buy a house.
Buy a house, buy a car.
Go to school, get married, buy a house. And a car, salary job, all these things. So see, most people adapt what the norm is for their life. And then they're comparing themselves to this man or to this man or to this woman. But you ever just stop and say, you know what? I don't care about that. This is what my life's going to look like. What do you want? It all begins, it does not begin with how you're going to get it. It begins with what do you want? We're going to Florida. Y'all, how many of y'all have asked for directions that are going? Are you going? You stinking down there? Josh, have you asked me one time, have you looked it up? It's something, it's your ideal scene for that week. You're coming to that house, or do you have another place you're staying? Why are you not trying to figure out how to get there?
Because I can just plug it.
But why do we complicate it? Why do we complicate things so much when it's a life that we want? How many people, I know whenever Josh puts his little goals out there, or his big goals out there, a lot of people are going to make this comment. They're going to say, well, you need to know how you're going to do this. How? Whenever people say I'm going to lose 30 pounds, it all begins with a decision backed up by a commitment. Your big birthday bash, I will be down there for my birthday. Well, I'm coming back before the birthday, but I will definitely be down there for about 2 weeks, Wendy, for my birthday month celebration. So I had this idea about a year ago for my 50th birthday. I was like, you know what? I want to go do something. It all begins with an idea. Okay? Most people, they have this idea, and what happens is the idea dies before you put it into action. Does that make sense? I'm going to draw this up on the board as soon as we're done. Most people, they come up with a thought. They've got an idea. The first thing they start doing is, how do we make sense of doing this? That's the first thing they do. What you need to do is you need to come up with the idea and move into action. Here's what we're doing. The only thing I went back and forth on is, did I want to go down there the first of the month or during my birthday? And then I was looking for the house that I wanted. And then it just aligned, well, this is when we're going to go. And then I just did it. Okay? Now, I didn't even really have the money this is going to be about a $23,000 vacation house. Do you understand? And at the time, I'm like, this is completely irresponsible. But I said, you know what? This is my 50th birthday, and I'm going to bring the people that are here. Hey, y'all weren't here yet, so I don't have room for you unless we can kick Ed and his girlfriend and his dog out. Get out of here, Ed. But I created this idea and I moved into the action. Most people are timid with their first step of action. They look for reasons why it don't work. They look for reasons how it don't make sense. But everybody here can create the life that they want whenever they make the decision to commit to it. So right now I got to pay off some debt. Me and Van are going through this. And I'm just looking, okay, here's what I'm going to do. This is what I've committed. I'm paying it off. I got to pay more money on this house. Here's what we're going to do. And I'm not worried about the outcome. I'm worried about the execution. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to figure it out. I did the same thing about a year ago, didn't I, Van? Paid it off quick. Whenever you get focused, intentional on the thing that you want, you can make it happen. Shut it down, Vingrafton.